You know when you hear this beat, it's about to get real. You know when you hear this beat, it's about to get real. PlayStation Nation, YouTube, it's about to get real.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Barrett, and I'm back with another video giving you greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4. And guys, I have an announcement to make. I'm going to be doing something new towards my channel, and just hopefully the council can adopt it as well, because it's not just going to be tied down to my channel alone. But before I get to that, I want to make a little plug in there that if you guys are not a part of the PlayStation Nation All-Star Facebook group, I would love for you guys to join, be a part of the PlayStation Nation. It's a community driven group, and we definitely have some fun in there, definitely have some interesting topics. I try to be interesting, have to have some interesting topics to have people talk about, something necessary that I'm not even talking about, but it's something I just want to gauge people's opinions in the group. So yeah, we definitely have some fun in there, a lot of activity going on in there. It's not only tied to PlayStation gamers in there. We do have a lot of PlayStation gamers, but we do have Xbox guys. We have some Wii U owners and Nintendo owners and all that. We do have PC guys in there, a lot of PC guys, matter of fact, in there. But yeah, it's a PlayStation focused group, but it's just the members are not only solely the PlayStation gamers. You know what I mean? I just want to make that clear in case that does intimidate anybody to join the group. But just know that it's a PlayStation focused group. We do talk about other things other than PlayStation. We can fanboy in there sometimes, but just know what the focus of the group is. You know what I mean? That's it. But yeah, let's move it along, because I want to make a quick announcement that this month I'll be starting a new podcast. It's going to be called Gamers That Play Games. If you guys watch the Council podcast, you guys would know that hold on one second. You guys would know that that is a crucial focus about the podcast that we and the council members do have. We like to talk about the games that we're playing in the beginning of the podcast, because I do feel like that's very important to talk about, because we are a gaming focused podcast, and if we're not talking about the games that we're playing, that looks a little suspect at times. You know what I mean? So that's something that sometimes it do tend to drag on a little bit, or it does get to be like over 30 minutes, 40 minutes, but that's probably one of my favorite parts of the podcast, because I definitely get to catch up with the council members and figure out what they're playing throughout the week. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to have a podcast called Gamers That Play Games, where we're just focusing on the gaming aspects of, what we are playing. Going to it a little bit more deeper than we can do on the council podcast, because we're limited to time and all the other topics that we have for the show. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to have like a podcast where we get like 5 or 6 guys, gamers in there from the group, and just talking about the games that they're playing, games that they're excited for. Have it a little bit more community driven with the Facebook group that we have here. You know what I mean? But it won't be like a weekly thing. It will be like a monthly or a bi-monthly type of ordeal. But like I said in the beginning, it won't be just tied to my channel. You know what I mean? It can be on any of the council members' channels. If they want to do Gamers That Play Games podcast, 1 week or 1 month or whatever, they can definitely do that, and probably have like different members from the group, be on the show. But the initial first show, I would definitely like to host that show and just have other gamers, because we do have about 1,300 people in the Facebook group, and I would love to hear other people's thoughts on about gaming and all that stuff. We do have like a set crowd of YouTubers where we always hear their thoughts, but there's a lot of members, or there's a lot of subscribers. Sometimes we don't hear their thoughts. We just hear them in the comment section. But I love to bring them on and let's talk about that. But yeah, like I said, it won't be like a weekly thing. It would just be like a monthly or bi-monthly thing whenever I have the time. But every time that we're going to be doing a podcast, I would definitely let the members, or I would do a video on Facebook letting people know that we're going to be doing this podcast. And one thing I want to let you guys know is going to be a PlayStation Nation All-Star exclusive ordeal. So if you guys are not a part of the Facebook group, please join the group. Like I said, we are a PlayStation group, but we're not blind to the fact that there's other people that play games, or we're not radical PlayStation fans in there. Well, not all of us in there. I don't mind the radicals in there as well, but it's good to just have other people's perspectives. But I definitely want it to be like a community driven thing, involving the group that we definitely built up for the PlayStation members and just PlayStation overall. But if this podcast, you're not totally tied down to this PlayStation. You playing Xbox, playing Wii U, PC, talk about the games that you're playing, the mechanics, the good, the bad, the ugly, all that good stuff that that we enjoy about gaming, or the stuff that we don't like about gaming. I would definitely like other people's thoughts on that stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, let me know in the comment section how you feel about this, gamers that play games, because there's a lot of people that go on in YouTube or Twitter or on all these Facebook groups or whatever it is, where a lot of opinions are given, but they're opinions with no experience. I will want gamers that have the experience and tie it with some opinions. You know what I mean? I think experience oversees opinions any day. You know what I mean? I can talk about, hey, I think Halo 5 sucks. I don't really have that much experience with Halo 5, so you're gonna look at me and be like, hey, no, you don't sound right. You're out of line for saying that. You know what I mean? I don't have the experience. So that's why I really want to have this podcast, because I want people with experience in these games and all that stuff to talk about it, rather than somebody just having an opinion about the game without playing it. But whatever that person is feeling, whatever, you might not play that game, but you're definitely learning about that game within the podcast. You know what I mean? But more information is going to come. So join the Facebook group, PlayStation Nation All-Stars. Send a request. We'll definitely add you in there. And like I said, this is not something that's going to just be tied to my channel. So all the council members that's listening to the video, if you guys want to do a Gamers That Play Games podcast, you can go right ahead and hold that mantle if you want. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, good idea, bad idea. Would you like to be a part of this podcast? Let me know in the comment section. And oh yeah, the council podcast is going nowhere, because that's the baby. You know what I'm saying? That's the baby that we hold in our hands dearly, rocking, you know what I mean, as we put it. You know what I mean? But yeah, the council podcast is definitely not going anywhere. I love the council podcast. The council podcast is something different. We talk about gaming topics and news, and just in general what's going on in these gaming streets. But Gamers That Play Games is going to be just game driven, what's going on in these games. You know what I mean? But it's your boy J Bar, man. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about this idea, good, bad. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to gauge your opinion and what you think about it. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Velvet, one of my favorite characters in Odin Spear. But yeah, it's your boy J Barry, and I'm gone. Deuces.